What if I told you that the very things breathing life into your home might be silently waiting to strike? Millions of families are transforming their spaces into lush green sanctuaries, seeking cleaner air and a touch of nature. But this beautiful foliage hides serious defense mechanisms, chemical weapons designed by nature that carry a potentially dangerous risk, especially for families with young children and pets. You might feel perfectly safe inside your walls, but knowing exactly what you are cultivating is the ultimate survival skill. Today I will break down 10 of the most popular and beloved houseplants. Make sure you stick around for number 5, because it might be right inside your home right now, and it is incredibly popular. Number 1. Dieffenbachia. You probably know this striking plant from its large, vibrant leaves patterned in bold splashes of green and white. It is incredibly popular across the country because it thrives in low light and practically filters the stale indoor air for you. People love keeping it around, from cozy apartment corners to shaded spots out in your backyard patio. But beneath that tropical beauty lies a brutal defense mechanism. The leaves and stems are packed with microscopic, needle-shaped crystals called calcium oxalate. If you break a stem while pruning or accidentally ingest the sap, these invisible needles embed themselves directly into the soft tissues. The reaction is instantaneous and intense. It triggers severe swelling, burning pain, and can even block an airway. This extreme swelling can actually paralyze the vocal cords temporarily, earning it the infamous nickname, dumb cane. To safely coexist, you must respect its boundaries by keeping it elevated at least 3 or 4 feet off the ground. When pruning, always wear gloves and wash your hands thoroughly to keep those microscopic needles away from your face. Number 2. Peace lily. This elegant plant is renowned for producing stunning white flowers, even in the darkest corners of a room. It is a massive favorite because it acts as a natural air purifier, tirelessly scrubbing toxins from the environment. You will find them everywhere, from office desks to that shady spot just outside your backyard window. But the peace lily demands your respect because its sap is loaded with those same oxalate crystals we talked about earlier. Simply brushing up against a broken leaf can cause immediate skin irritation. If the plant matter is ingested by anyone, it causes a severe burning sensation in the mouth and can lead to dangerous swelling. To keep this beautiful survivor in your home without the risk, you need to handle it with care. When cleaning the dust off its leaves, use a damp cloth and avoid snapping the stems. Keep it out of reach by placing it on a shelf that is at least 5 or 6 feet high, ensuring it remains a safe distance from curious hands. Number 3. Pothos. This trailing vine is the undisputed king of indoor resilience, surviving neglect that would easily kill other plants. You probably have one cascading down a bookshelf right now, or perhaps hanging near your backyard porch. It grows incredibly fast and can easily trail for several feet in just a few short months. However, that impressive resilience comes with a built-in chemical defense. The entire plant contains calcium oxalate, which gives it a mild to moderate toxicity level. While it might not be the most dangerous plant on this list, chewing on a fallen leaf will still trigger intense mouth pain, severe swelling, and serious difficulty swallowing. Managing the pothos is all about controlling its wild growth. You need to trim those long vines regularly so they do not trail down onto the floor. Hang them high, at least 7 feet up, and always remember to throw on a sturdy pair of gloves when you are taking cuttings or repotting. Number 4. Sago palm. This plant looks like a rugged piece of the tropics right in your living room. With its stiff, prehistoric-looking leaves and thick trunk, it is a massively popular ornamental piece. You will often see them framing front doors or decorating a sunny corner out in your backyard patio. But do not let that sturdy exterior fool you, because this plant is an absolute powerhouse of toxicity. Every single part of the sago palm, especially the seeds or nuts, contains a highly dangerous compound called psychocin. This is not just a mild irritant. This is a severe chemical weapon that targets the liver directly. If any part of this plant is ingested, it can trigger acute liver failure, and the outcome can be fatal. It is considered a red alert danger zone for anyone who has free-roaming animals. The only true survival tactic here is total avoidance. If you cannot guarantee a completely isolated environment, this plant has absolutely no business being inside your home or planted anywhere near your backyard. Number 5. The ZZ plant. Here is the one I warned you about earlier. An absolute staple in almost every modern home. People love it because it practically thrives on neglect. You can forget to water it for weeks, and it's thick. Glossy green leaves will still look absolutely perfect sitting on your office desk or near the sliding glass door to your backyard. But that waxy perfection hides a silent threat inside its sap. Like some of the others on our list, the ZZ plant is entirely loaded with calcium oxalate. The real danger here is not just ingestion, but the invisible transfer of its defensive chemicals. If you accidentally snap a leaf or break a stem while moving it, the sap will easily leak out. If that sap gets on your fingers and you happen to rub your eyes, you are looking at severe burning, redness, and intense swelling. To handle this tough survivor, treat it with the respect it demands. Keep it a few feet away from high-traffic areas, and always scrub your hands with heavy-duty soap the second you finish pruning or repotting. Number 6. English ivy. This classic trailing vine brings a touch of old-world charm right into your living room. It is a wildly popular choice for hanging baskets near bright windows or letting it sprawl across the brick walls out in your backyard. It grows rapidly and creates that perfect lush aesthetic that so many people are looking for. But beneath that picturesque foliage lies a natural chemical detergent called saponin. This compound is designed to destroy cell membranes, acting as the ultimate defense against invading insects and fungi. Unfortunately, it is just as effective and dangerous when it comes into contact with the vulnerable members of your household. If a curious toddler gets a hold of the leaves, simply playing with the foliage and crushing it can trigger a severe, painful skin rash. If your dog or cat decides to chew on a low-hanging vine, those saponins will attack their digestive tract, causing severe abdominal pain, vomiting, and serious lethargy. You need to keep a close eye on this one by trimming the vines so they never trail closer than 3 or 4 feet from the floor. Number 7. Caladium. You might know this plant by its massive, paper-thin leaves that look almost like elephant ears. They come in incredibly vibrant shades of pink, red, and bright white. Because they look so stunning and unique, people love planting them in heavy pots by the front door or scattered throughout the backyard garden. But those bright, captivating colors are exactly what makes this plant so incredibly deceptive and dangerous. To a young child or an inquisitive puppy, those vibrant leaves can look like a brightly colored toy or even something sweet to eat. But underneath that flashy exterior, the caladium is fully armed with densely packed calcium oxalate crystals. If a toddler takes a bite out of a leaf, or your cat decides to nibble on a juicy stem, the physical reaction is violent. The microscopic crystals will cause immediate and severe swelling in the soft tissues of the throat, which can quickly become a life-threatening choking hazard for a small child or animal. If you want to keep these vibrant colors around, you must place them securely on high stands or fence them off in a section of your backyard where kids and pets simply are not allowed to roam. Number 8. Philodendron. You have undoubtedly seen those iconic, deeply split leaves plastered all over social media and modern home design magazines. This tropical beauty has become a massive status symbol for indoor gardeners everywhere. It is a staple that people love to show off in their brightly lit living rooms or prominently displayed in a large decorative pot out in your backyard. But that highly sought-after aesthetic comes with a heavy dose of natural chemical warfare. Just like many of its tropical cousins, the philodendron is heavily armed with thousands of microscopic calcium oxalate crystals. It naturally drops old leaves and grows aggressively, meaning you are constantly going to be handling its foliage to keep it looking pristine. If you get careless while snapping off a dead stem or propagating a new cutting, that sap can easily transfer to your skin. One accidental touch to your mouth or face will cause those needle-like crystals to instantly embed into your tissues, triggering intense burning and dangerous swelling. To safely manage this popular giant, you need to wear protective gear when trimming and always keep those massive pots elevated by at least 2 or 3 feet. Number 9. Aloe Vera. This one might completely surprise you because it is famously known as the ultimate healing plant. You probably have a pot of it sitting on your kitchen windowsill right now, or growing in a sandy patch out in your backyard. It is incredibly popular because the clear gel inside the leaves works wonders for soothing minor scrapes and burns. But this two-faced succulent hides a powerful toxin right beneath its tough green skin. Situated just between the outer rind and the inner soothing gel is a thin layer of yellow sap known as latex. This latex contains a compound called aloin, which is an extremely potent and aggressive natural chemical designed to deter anything that tries to consume it. If you try to harvest the plant for a homemade health drink and fail to properly drain that yellow layer, you are going to ingest a highly concentrated irritant. It will aggressively attack your digestive system, causing severe abdominal cramping and rapid dehydration that can easily ruin your week. You can absolutely still keep this natural remedy on hand, but make sure you carefully wash away all of that yellow resin before consuming even a single ounce of the healing gel. Number 10. The snake plant. You might know this. Tough as nails, succulent from its tall, sword-like leaves, standing 2 or 3 feet high in the corner of your bedroom. It is famous for being a nighttime air-purifying machine, pulling toxins out of the air while you sleep. They are incredibly drought-resistant, surviving both the dark corners of a basement and the baking sun out in your backyard. But this ultimate survivor has a hidden chemical defense built right into those rigid leaves. The foliage is packed with saponins, the exact same natural detergent compound we saw earlier. Nature designed this chemical to completely destroy the cell membranes of invading fungi and insects, making it a highly effective natural pesticide. If anyone in your house decides to break off a leaf and ingest it, the reaction is going to be incredibly unpleasant. Those saponins will immediately foam up in the digestive tract, causing intense nausea and severe stomach cramps. It is incredibly easy to keep this one safe. Just place those heavy pots out of the main walking paths and teach everyone in your home to look but never touch. Bringing a piece of the wild inside your home is one of the best ways to improve your living space, but it requires respect and a little bit of tactical knowledge. You do not need to throw away your indoor jungle. You just need to understand the weapons these plants are hiding. Remember, nature does not just challenge you, it equips you. By learning exactly what is growing in your living room and out in your backyard, you are taking the ultimate step in protecting your environment. If you found this intel valuable, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more survival and self-reliance breakdowns. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these 10 plants are you going to check on first.